There is an important distinction that we want to make here, and that is, let's say you have really taken to heart what we've talked about here, so you've focused upon some emotions that feel good to you. Unconditional, like you say, but you really mean unconditional. So you are feeling appreciation and love, and you've fostered it, and it's easy to go there, and you feel it not just about your partner, but about a lot of other things and other people. You're just consistently there. So you are pretty wobble free because you mean to be. You get up in the morning and you realize that your momentum stopped while you slept, and then you just focus generally on things that feel good, so you maintain it for a little while, and then law of attraction is responding to your pure vibration. So as law of attraction responds to your pure vibration, what happens is it becomes more detailed, but it remains pure. Now, what we mean by that is, if you start out thinking about that you want to feel good, but you realize you don't, now you're thinking about feeling good and not feeling good. So at the very beginning of this point of attraction, you got a little wobble going. Well, once these two points of attraction get going, there's the one that source is fostering, and there's the one that your belief system is fostering. So now law of attraction is causing both trains of thought to get more detailed. So there is this gap between who you really are and what you really want and what your practice thought is, and we're calling that the wobble. So the more you allow momentum to occur untended to, car on top of a hill in San Francisco, you've been there, it's amazing, take it out of gear, take the parking brake off just to see what happens, bump it a little from behind to give yourself a lesson in momentum. But then before it goes down the hill and into the bay, you come to your senses, you step out in front of it and you let it bump up against you, and you stop the momentum early on. When you stop the momentum early on, when there's not much wobble, it's easier. If you would tend to your wobble early on, you would find an increase of momentum in the thought without contradiction, and then you would experience what we've been talking about for years, which is the leverage of alignment. What it feels like to have source flowing through you, you see. Your ability to find perfect alignment with who you are. And then you begin to extract from them all of the power and wonderful experience that you could extract from them if you were allowing law of attraction to be singular and without wobble within you. But you have to do it early on. In other words, when the person said, how do I get rid of doubt? And we said, you do it before it starts. That is an answer that is really annoying, because once the momentum is there, then what? And we say, tomorrow's a new day. Just start tomorrow in a fresher place. Go as far as you can go without wobbling. And then tomorrow, do it again. And then tomorrow, do it again. And then tomorrow, do it again. Until before you know it, you will be mostly wobble free. Once you show yourself how easy it is to obtain vibrational stability, and then what happens to your point of attraction once you achieve vibrational stability, you'll never go back to creating by default again. You will stop being sloppy in your thinking. If you are on a high-flying disc and somebody's in the middle of a problem and you're trying to come to an agreement about it, your frequencies are too far apart. You just have to say, let me know how that works out. And then just run as far as you can, where you can find your own alignment. Well, you gotta be happy anyway.
I am happy. I mean, I'm happy. And
we mean consistently happy, even when someone you love isn't happy. So how can you be happy? If you can remain in alignment with source flowing through you, your power of influence is such that the other will gravitate to your happiness. But you usually don't hang in there long enough to let that happen. Because in your happiness, you are crazy. In your happiness, you think that you'll just dip down to the unhappy place that they are and you'll rescue them. We're just going to put this out to you and feel where you are with this. So you're flying high for whatever reason. You've been practicing it for a few days. You've been writing the emotional words that feel good to you. You've steadied yourself and you know it. And improvement is showing itself and you're starting to feel pretty frisky and empowered. But what if you were so practiced in your vibration of alignment and you were feeling so good that you demonstrate to them in the same way that your inner being demonstrates to you that if they're going to play with you, they got to come to where you are. And once you establish that within yourself and really mean it, because you see, you got two things going for you here, two really big things. One, your partner really wants to be happy. And two, your partner really wants to be where you are. When you're in alignment, you're clear-minded, you're solution-oriented. So what you want to demonstrate to the people that you love is this: I care about the way I feel, and I care about you. And I care so much about the way I feel, and I care so much about you, that I'm going to make sure that I feel good unconditionally. Isn't it nice to know that you're doing it all to you? So what you want to say in your marriage vows or your partnership vows or whatever your vows are to anyone that you're interacting with: I take full responsibility for the way I feel, and you're completely off the hook. And they'll say, wow, really? Ooh, I'm going to like this. And then you say, which means when you're in a bad mood, I'm not coming there. I take full responsibility for the way I feel, which means you're going to like this. You're going to like the way the universe responds to you. You're going to like the way your emotions respond to you. You're going to like the way your point of attraction fills in. You are going to like the way you start turning your thoughts to things. You're going to like the way you turn your vibration, your vortex, your vibrational reality into things like relationships and things like clear sentences and things like further ideas and things like empires and things like improvement in your life experience. You're going to like the way the things in your life change because of your newfound point of attraction. You're going to like it. And you'll see the evidence of it as soon as today. Yeah. Something more?
That's awesome. You are amazing. Thank you as always. So much. Thank you.